Okay, so I know it's been a while, but I've been working on something. So currently, I am working on this board game. On here, it's the playing board. It's a map of Africa, but before I go into that, the board game, currently I'm thinking of naming it Dominion Africa, given it's a map of Africa, but basically, the players, it's a 2 to 5 player game. The players are using their own species. They're playing as different species on the continent of Africa and trying to they score points by killing each other. Um, yeah. So let's see. Each player, I'll just set up a quick 3 player game. I will introduce this again. This is just like really basic stuff. I don't have anything crazy on me. I'll set up a 3 player game for 3 of the species. So before we get into that, here are the species. I'll go more into depth into them in another video, well, in their own separate video. So we got lion, a crocodile, an aardvark, elephant, and a water buffalo. Now, let me put that out of the way. Now, we also have these cards, resource cards, that at the top, you see I've labeled all these distinct regions. They have their region. I wrote words instead of like this cane grass. Instead of drawing a picture on the actual final product, if I ever do get there, a picture would go there, and then the type it is. So again, river, water. It's not that crazy. I also have these cards. These are action cards that help players throughout the game. You can use 2 resource cards specific to the animal. So let's say a lion. If you have 2, let me find Savannah cards. So let's say for the lion, we got 1 Savannah. The lion has 2 Savannah cards, right? The lion can turn those Savannah cards in for one of these action cards. So this right here counts as an action. Yeah. Let me real quick set this up. Okay. So each turn, each player gets 4 actions that they can do, and the possible actions are moving a space, an attack sequence, drawing, or spending these cards in any way. And if you did notice earlier, at the top, each player has a level sequence, basically evolving their animal, sort of. It's not, I don't have the full idea down, I just put levels. So what they do is, well, for the crocodile or any other animals, they get a set of resource cards that they are allowed to spend. And then, like, for example, the crocodile can have any combination of water, screw the Nile, or animal. Water, animal, or desert. Because, yeah, so, for example, if the crocodile had, like, a bunch of animal cards, like 5, they can turn those in as an action to level up their character. And with each level, they gain something. So these are base stats. And then they gain. So, like, if they wanted to... So they would start here, and then they would spend 5 resource cards, and then move it up, and gain those many tokens. Right? And yeah, that's basically basic setup. So now setup. So each player, I just have these down. They first choose their territory on this actual map. So I'll tell you, on the actual map, we got the jungle area right here. We got the savannah, the Kalahari Desert, Madagascar's Sahara Desert, the Atlas Mountains, and then each river is distinctly indicated. We got, this is approximate location. We got the Congo, Niger, Nile, and then Zambezi. I forgot the name. It starts with a Z. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so let's say player one, let's say they're the crocodile for now. So I'll indicate with this with the green token. So player one, let's say they start right here. So that's their territory token and the player. And then we would set up, let's say player two goes here, player three is up there. Right, this seems like a small map once you get to 5 people, because I only got 3 colors on me right now, but this is a pretty crowded map. Imagine there's 2 more players there, but the whole idea is to force action, force fights between the animals, so full players. So that's it. Now, you may be wondering what happens when, let's say, player 2 kills player 1. Yeah, player 2 kills player 1. What happens is, instead of player 1 completely dying, being out of the game, player 1 just goes back to their territory, and then as a bonus to compensate their loss, they gain a card. So player 1 would gain a card for dying. The whole idea behind that mechanism is, if the player did die, that means they're quite literally behind in something. They're lacking something, otherwise this player would not have beat them unless it was turn initiative. Well, to counteract turn initiative, they get the card. So yeah. And then obviously player 2 would get a point denoted by this token. I don't have anything else on me right now, so yeah. In the following videos, I'll go over all the animals and then a quick little game.